the Premier League we go.
Yes. Irish.
I think you're a little bit tiddly.
Yeah. Yeah. Up the Premier League we go.
What other songs do you know?
Two.
Teen, black and white army. Teen, black and white army.
Black and White Army.
She's straight from Belfast.
Welcome back, it's Eddie here from Tyneside Life. So today it started early for me at 9 o'clock. I had a Zoom meeting with a master's student based in Leipzig in Germany called Abhishek. He's from India, but he's doing a thesis entitled Expanding Beyond Oil, How the PIF are being used for economic diversification and sports diversity in Saudi Arabia. So it was fascinating. I love learning about this particular relationship with Saudi Arabia. It'll become especially prevalent when we have that Amazon Prime documentary in a few weeks or months' time. And also as well at 4:30 today up at St James's Park, I'll be on TalkSport with some others talking about all things Newcastle. So I'm certainly ready. Don't be any doubt that if they throw any lower ballers in about sports washing, etc., they'll be getting a dressing down. But before that, because it's just after 12 o'clock now, I'm meeting a couple of lads from Iceland in Reykjavik, I think. And I'm taking them on an outside tour of St James's Park.
Hi, my name is Sverrir. This is my father Gunnar. We are from Iceland. We are here to meet Eddie to have a guided tour around St James's Park, and we are really excited for the game tonight. It's going to be this incredible game.
I'm Sverrir's father. I've been supported since '92 when Kevin Keegan was here. I have been here 7 or 8 times, and I always follow Newcastle United.
I'm Simon.
This is Ali. We're from Whitley Bay.
We're from Whitley Bay. Season's gone brilliantly, absolutely brilliant. To me, it's a perfect storm. It's just great manager, team, crowd, great owners. There's just a buzz about the place. It's to me, it's not about winning things in pitch. It's about competing. It's about
the best of our ability.
Yeah, and the rest will come.
Playing for the badge.
Exactly. And you've got likes of Dan Byrne, Sean Longstaff, who
Miggy.
But they've all they've bought into it, and they say it's a project, but they have bought into it. It's brilliant. It's just really good. A real buzz about the place, and I think tonight 3-0. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard.
I'll say 3-1.
Yeah.
We'll let them have one.
But
if they have to.
Go on the tune.
Well, that's a guided tour done around the outside of St James's Park. I've also met Nobby Solano. Now it's time to head around the city, try and find some fans.
If you're from Leicester, you're not
Right, time for a pint of Cheers. It's 3:20. And I've been on my feet for over 3 hours now, so I've already bumped into TalkSport by the Shearer statue. So I've done my little two-minute interview, so that'll be on the radio later on. So yeah, a bit of refreshment and catch you in a bit. So I've just bumped into Davey, who's a brilliant volunteer for the Newcastle Food Bank. You do some great work, Davey. Tell us a bit more about it.
When I was in the We Are the Geordies movie, we went along to the first meeting at the Irish Centre, where the food bank was basically set up, and I didn't think I'd be able to help, but after the lockdown, when the movie had came out, I went to see Steve Hasty and Big Bill Corcoran. It was basically the first people I met after lockdown stopped, and they said that they were doing collections, so me and my wife come every March, we come here. But I volunteered for the actual food bank itself for a bit. But I also do paintings and I auction them off.
Oh, let's have a look.
I've got a couple here now. There's a few more I'm going to try and collect later, but this is one for the Sam Fender gig that I'm hoping Sam's going to sign for us. I knew him years ago, but he's famous now, So that's for the Sam Fender gig. They're all Hinnie the Pooh instead of Winnie the Pooh. And I've finished this one this morning. And again, this one I'm hoping to get signed, and they'll all be auctioned off for the food bank, 100% everything to the food bank.
And how do they get auctioned off? How does that work?
I'll be doing it on Twitter and Facebook, so you can basically look for me at Davey_Craig.
I'm John, Norman, Oklahoma. Yeah.
Dan and Tara Devlin from Marina, California.
Love it. I've got beard envy. I love that. Where, did you get that done here?
No, I did it myself. Well, she did it. She's a pro. Yeah. The white part is all natural. This is the part that gets dyed. Yeah.
I love it. So how have you become Newcastle fans?
Oh, yeah. My dad was born here, so it's a family thing. And Dan's been involved just as long. I mean, 30 years or something he's been with this club. So, yeah, we're major fans.
I started following in college in North Carolina. I had roommates who were from Dublin and Malaysia who all watched Match of the Day highlights, and they wanted me to root for Man United or Liverpool, and I couldn't wear red. It just doesn't look good on me, and I thought the black and white looked better. So there you go. And then 21.
Diehard ever since.
And then 21 years ago, what happened?
We honeymooned here. I surprised him with the honeymoon so he could see a match on his.
You honeymoon here?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
In Newcastle?
Yeah.
In Newcastle. Went to a match, the Good Friday match.
Good Friday match against Everton, 6-2. No one wanted us to leave. They wanted us to stay for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
You know, could have won the league.
Things spun out of control because they got to meet a player. They got to meet Shola, and they got drinks and everything at the Strawberry. I mean, they got a wonderful story.
We got to meet Sir Bobby.
We met Sir
And
Bobby
Alan
as well.
Shearer.
And Alan Shearer.
Yeah,
Yep.
private tour of the stadium. It was lovely.
Right, I think you need to give us a Newcastle song.
No.
Who's
you
that
guys-
team we call it? Go on.
Who's that team we call United? Who's that team we all adore? We play in black and white when we know how to fight. Sing! We'll support you evermore.
Right, so you were just telling me about looking at the players' bottoms, madam.
That's what she is. She sits at the front. I sit in the Gallagher halfway up with my son. We're a season ticket holders, been for a long time. Started supporting Newcastle to my dad, who's from Walker. Now we live sort of 150 mile away. We come 300-mile round trip. Most years it's been purgatory. This year's been brilliant. Today I'm worried. If we've got injuries, when we need a point, we might just do an Arsenal, and that would really be disruptive to us. So, frankly, I hope everybody's fit. I hope we score 3. We've got a great spine. We've got Wilson up front with Isaac. We've got Bruno in the middle and Botman down the centre, as per the song. And it's brilliant. It's been brilliant this year. So this time round, I want to make sure that I go home pleasantly happy tonight.
Why do you think you look orange?
It's a bad fake tan day. Got to be ready for the match, don't you?
I can feel your pain because I have bad fake tan days.
We won't be in there. We won't be in there. Nightmare.
So, are you a season ticket holder?
No. I work full time, so you just can never get the shifts off today.
How excited are you about tonight?
It's an easy win, isn't it? Honestly, we're going to try going to win the ball and then hopefully just go from there. But like the atmosphere is class, so.
Will you be celebrating later?
You got to, don't you? Big market all the way, all the way down.
If you'd like to see more videos like this and be notified the moment I release the next one, make sure you hit the subscribe button. So as I'm wandering around, I've just been interviewing Leicester fans. You'll be able to check that out in the Leicester dedicated video. A couple of them have just informed me I might be out of touch with the news today, but in the local news it's saying that James Maddison might not be playing tonight because of some pre-contract agreement with Newcastle United. So I don't know if that's just rumour, gossip, or it's genuine, but certainly interesting news. We'll have a look at the team sheets, which I think will be coming out in about 45 minutes. Hello mate, what's your name, where are you from?
Dylan Fairley, I'm from South Shields.
Good lad, you're too tall, man.
I know. I think this season with Newcastle, you know the differences between, you know, when they say about Chelsea and Man City, they take, because I work with a lot of Sunderland fans being from South Shields, you know, it's mixed, it's half and half, and they say, well, you wouldn't be there if it wasn't for the money, but the signings we've made this season, we haven't broke the bank. Yes, we brought I forgot his name now. There's Isaac, Alexander the Great. We bought him 60 million, and every other signing we've made. Trippier is my favourite player. Kieran Trippier, I think he's a leader, captain, and the difference is what I think between Newcastle and Chelsea and Manchester City is that, with, you know, like Liverpool, Anfield, when they European nights, they're all singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." Now, they can say, some fans can say, "Oh, the money," but no, what's got where we are in the top 4 is the fans, the atmosphere.
Right, who we got? What's your name?
Brandon. Mason.
Excited about tonight?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Any nerves or are you excited?
I'm a bit in the middle. I'll sound me. I reckon I think it'll take an easy win for us here. Like, I can see a 3-1 win for us.
I would say 3-1 as well.
Ladies, hello.
Hello.
Hello. You know there's a football match on today?
Yeah, we didn't really.
Aye. Yeah, what you doing when you're hanging around here while you're shopping and that?
Oh, we're shopping here. Anne's birthday. It's her birthday.
Happy birthday, how old are you, Anne? Yeah, I shouldn't ask. I shouldn't ask.
Yeah, I wished her happy birthday before Harry's born.
Okay.
Yeah.
What a tune!
What are you doing then, yeah?
So I'm making a YouTube video about the match today. And I've seen you for loitering outside the strawberry.
It looks a bit odd. We don't fit in. We're not in black and white.
Alan Shearer?
Harry's bar, but Alan Shearer's at the next table.
Oh, was he?
Do you want to see a photo evidence?
And Robson Green's just walked past as well.
I see. She's got the evidence. Has he got his fishing rod? How sees
You can't say that. Hola, buenos días.
No días, buenas tardes.
Oh, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
So, mi nombre es Eduardo.
Y el mío, Claudia.
So, your big smile. So, how are you excited about tonight?
I am over the moon, just looking forward for it, yeah.
So, you're from Colombia?
I'm from Colombia, my husband is from Iran, yeah. And
He's from where, sorry?
Iran.
You're, okay, right. And how did you end up in Newcastle?
We came here and we studied and we met in college, uni.
Wow. And where do you live now?
We live in Baikal.
Okay.
Yeah. He works for Newcastle Foundation. He works for Newcastle, he does.
And the score tonight?
Hopefully 2-0, Newcastle. Yeah.
And will you celebrate later outside here?
Even if it's Monday, yes, I will celebrate.
Is it here?
Yeah!
Who we got, lads?
Oliver. Lou.
Tell us about tonight.
I think it'll be a brilliant game. 3-0 Champions League. 4-0.
4-0. 3-0.
Callum Wilson hat-trick. 3-0 with one. Callum Wilson hat-trick.
You got the Champions League?
Aye, of course.
Will you go to any of the matches?
Aye.
Away?
Aye, hopefully.
Yeah.
If I get that. If I get one, I'll definitely.
So who would you pick as your man of the season, player of the season?
I think Callum Wilson's up there, like. So is Isaac. Isaac's up there, like.
Right, who we got? Are you picking the underpants out of your bum now, are you? Yeah. What's your name?
Charlie.
That's a good name. Charlie, have you got a season ticket?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do you sit?
East Stand.
Yeah. That's a posh seat, isn't it? You got a good view of the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you excited about tonight? Yeah. Champions League football we could be having?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think the score's going to be?
3-0.
And who's going to score?
Isaac and Julian in 2.
Yeah. Oh, and you're going to have some beers later on after the match?
Probably.
And are you excited, Jack?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tell us a bit more about tonight's match.
6-0. 6-0.
Wow. That's confidence.
Yeah, it's going to be confidence. I think we'll thrash them.
Don't be shy. Come on. So what's your names and where you're from?
We come from
around here.
We come from Germany. My name is Holger and my wife Lorna.
Lorna.
Lorna, yes.
Yeah.
Lorna comes from the Philippines.
Okay. Is it Kumustaka?
Mabuti.
Wow. So what's your name? Where are you from again?
Hi, my name's Bill. I'm from Somerset.
And you were just kind of blowing the sunshine out of my arse a little bit there. Tell me more.
Yeah, I was just saying thank you for all your historical videos, because anyone who hasn't seen them, anyone who just wants the football content, make sure you check out all the history as well. Yeah, go on though. You deserve it, buddy. Because if you need to know someone to go in Newcastle, if you're local, even if you're not, loads of great historic stuff. I went down, I've forgotten the name of the pub now, but the pub that King George went to. The Old George, that's it, all of that stuff. Yeah, it's great content. Yeah.
Up the Premier League we go.
Yes. Irish. I think you're a little bit tiddly.
Yeah. Up the Premier League we go.
What other songs do you know? Two.
Teen, black and white army. Teen, black and white army.
Black and white army.
She's straight from Belfast. This morning come in on the 11 o'clock flight straight in for the match.
Yeah. Where have you been drinking?
We've been in Shiraz, Strawberry, Mile Castle, Sky Lounge, the Goose, everywhere. We've literally been out since 1 o'clock today. We've been on
And the Goose.
What's your names?
Go ahead.
Claire.
I'm Ryan.
Lovely to meet you.
You as well.
Excited about the match?
Oh, yeah!
We've fought hammer and tooth to get the tickets. I'm in the military, and my mate's out in Germany at the minute. He sold us the tickets tonight. We've been trying to get tickets for a Newcastle game for weeks. You know how it is since the takeover. Nightmare to get a ticket, and my mate sold us them tonight, and we was over the moon. She got a ticket, a plane ticket, first thing in the morning to come over.
Right, it's about 7:20. The team sheets were out a short while ago. Sean Longstaff is back in the starting 11. Really pleased to see him back in. Interestingly, James Maddison is on the bench. Going back to what I said earlier on, actually 3 or 4 Leicester fans have told me that James Maddison may have entered into some sort of pre-contract with Newcastle United. If that turns out to be true, you've heard it here first. I'd love to see him here. But as you can imagine, all the fans are really excited. We are expected to win tonight. I'm going to go up a 3 or 4-1 to Newcastle, as long as we get an early goal. Settle.
Bruno in the middle.
Go for it, Steve. Oh, hello, Sonny. So yeah, I'm going to head into the game now and watch this amazing occasion and hopefully see Newcastle United qualify for the friggin' Champions League.